Hello. Okay. Checking out some stuff here really quick because I was having some audio issues last night, so I'm gonna poke around just a little bit before we totally get into the game. Okay. Just checking to see if it's any better or louder or worse than the other day. Doesn't seem too bad. Okay. Maybe that a little bit better? Not really sure. I think I'm gonna go with that and just kind of call it good for right now. Okay. So, as the name suggests, we have a lovely giveaway going on today. So, let me go ahead and get that started. Got that out there. Perfect. So that is going to go at 3:30. We will have our first, and then we'll do a second giveaway at 5, just right at the tail end of the stream. I did try to figure out if I could set it up so that it would be able to do just 2 people at the first one, but I am still kind of figuring that out. So, with that being said, just real quick, I had to do it. Okay. We're going to have the giveaway at 3:30 and 5. We're going to be giving away a couple Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plushies. So you will need to have at least 1 plush in order to kind of get that item as free. I do not have any pods, so unfortunately I cannot, we can't make that work. Outside of the giveaway today, I have this lovely plot that I need to decorate. I have this Goblin Parties plot that I need to decorate. Sweet ass balloons. We've got like a carnival theme, so there's like these tents around it and stuff. This is going to be where I do future cooking parties, or if I play like Deal or No Deal, those types of stuff are going to be here. But I need to decorate this plot. The problem is, well, I ain't got shit for decor. Not really. Like, I have some pieces, but like I have a bunch of the homestead stuff, mostly because I'm obsessed with it. But the bellflower, some of that, some of the moon, but really I don't have much. Well, I got some stuff. I guess I have a little bit more than I thought, but I figured. Oh, I got all of our fishies that I'm stacking up for stuff, but I kind of want to make an IKEA plot where I have different types of fur. Hello, Mal. Welcome back. Um, but I kind of want to have where I have different types of furniture out and about in places, because I ain't got shit. So, we are doing a giveaway for a Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plush. So if you are wanting to enter that, you'll just type in the gimme, and you'll be able to enter into that particular giveaway. I'm going to do a drawing at 3:30, and then I am also going to be doing a drawing at 5. I tried to mix it up to give me 2 winners just at the first one, and I couldn't figure it out. So if you are interested, definitely enter in your name to that particular little hat. That one's done. Why? Okay, that one's close then. Um, Other than that, is anybody else having this issue where the plots just aren't really populating? I noticed that the other day, and I wasn't sure if it was just something with mine or if other Paleo players were experiencing this. And I keep forgetting to get into the Discord to check. Um, but anyway, with that being said, ouch. I wore a ring today that I haven't worn in a while, and it gave me like a little bit of a rash, and now my finger itches. It hurts. Okay, I am needing to go get iron and copper for sure. I'm really low on the wood plank, the hardwood plank, heartwood, not hard, but heartwood. Um, but I am ultimately going to have to go gather up a bunch of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to start with mining out in Kilima for a while. Maybe try to get a Proudhorn beetle plush thrown in there as well. Um, and then also gather up some more wood, because ultimately that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to go out, gather some materials, come back, and try to make as much frickin' furniture as I can with what I am able to gather. And that is the plan. Mixed in with lots of probably getting distracted and forgetting what I'm doing. More than likely. Alright, still got 2 minutes on the ads. Pretty sure it's Oop, I'm gonna open up this guy here. So I did switch my game over to the DirectX 11. I don't know if anyone else is having the issue where like your game is can't crashing a whole bunch, but if you swap to this DirectX 11, I've heard that that helps. I swapped it over. I'm not really sure if I've noticed too much of a difference, but might just be me. Okay. Speaking of this stuff. Okay. Ooh. Let's also... I need to cook a whole bunch. Still need to craft some stuff. And then I do still need 4 more silver or gold. Okay, cool. Because I need to get that stuff finished out today as well. So how's y'all's day? How's everybody preparing for the next week? I am surviving. That is what I am doing. I am surviving. I don't remember where it was that I stole that from, but... Oh, hang on. Oh, that's what I need. Bring you back over here. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So we are going to, for anybody who missed it, today I am going to be out gathering materials and then heading back to base in order to make a bunch of furniture. There's quite a few decorating things that I want to be able to do, plot designs, etc., 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 but can't do that if you don't have the furniture to actually put down. So, oh shoot, I need those guys actually. I just remembered I need to make some stuff that requires leather. I did change my settings over to the DirectX 11 instead of the 12. It feels different. It looks different, but I don't know if that's just my brain trying to be like, you changed a setting, so now I'm going to make you think it's different. But at the same time, I'm kind of nervous to change it back because I don't want to accidentally start crashing the whole time I'm playing. So, So there's that. Okay. I do also need to still get some of my weeklies. I need to make 10 meals, find 4 more pieces of either silver or gold ore, and then I need to craft a couple of building pieces, which, hey, we'll be doing that today. I am doing a giveaway for a Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plush. If you are interested in joining, you will need to have at least 1 plush to receive it. I'm doing that first one at 3:30 and then another one at 5. Okay. Okay. I keep forgetting that I changed that frickin' preset for the Proudhorn Beetle. There we go. Okay, no more hunting. I've got 11, and I'm pretty sure the item that I'm needing to make only takes 5 of the leather, or the hide, so I think I should be good there. So back to the mining grind. I also need to make a bunch more, not a bunch, but I need to make more stoves, more mixing things, all of the prep stations for cooking plots. That way, even if I max out and have the whole server, I have enough stations to cover everything. Because it'd kind of suck to be like, oh yeah, come join. Oh shoot, I'm short 5 tables or something. All right. We are gonna head over. I'm trying to find more copper. I'm just gonna skip the rock. I grab it out of habit, but I'm gonna skip it. There's some copper. Oh, come on. Let's go this way. I did get the new, oh, I showed that before, the new plushie plot, so I'm gonna use that for my party background now. I want to try to set it up so it looks like each one of the tents that surrounds the plot actually looks like a different vendor's tent. Kind of similar to the Maji Market situation. I don't think I'll be able to... No. I think the only one that'll be hard to fudge will be the fireworks stand. So I might need to come up with something other than fireworks for that one. Maybe do like an arcade stand in that place instead. Not arcades, but like carnival games, that kind of stuff. Ooh, that would be a lot of fun. Okay, okay. Oh, dang it. So close. You know, ring toss, try to make like a fake plinko, a balloon shoot. Yeah, the arithmetic, those are, yeah, yep. I don't like math in general. I mean, it's not hard per se, I'm just not a big fan. So having to then associate pictures on top of everything It didn't make it easier. It just added another layer of trying to memorize crap. So, um, let's see here. Yeah, I fudged on my Discord notification. I forgot to update StreamCord with the one for this stream, so it posted kind of funny over there in Discord. Okay, you know what? I am gonna try that back with the direct. 'Cause I don't know, it just does look different to me. Alright, give me 1 second. And I don't know, I don't even remember if I was having all of the issues with the crashing and such. Right, I'm no longer, I am not in that particular field of employment, and I just don't rightly give two fucks at all at this time. In any way. How are you today, Britt? Wow, it is so quiet. Come on, game, load. Okay. What I was doing there is I changed it before because it was suggested due to crashing issues, but I don't remember if I was crashing too much, and it made the game look different to me. Oh, nice. Just no I on that. Gimme. Maybe I spelled that wrong. Oh, I'd have to cancel it to do it over again. Gimme. There we go. See, you like that one. Well, now I have to shit. How do I? Crap. If I win, I will just manually pick somebody else. There we go. That's how that's gonna work. Alright, so any heat, I am going to be doing 2 drawings, one of them at 3:30 and one of them at 5. The first one, whoever enters the first one, you wouldn't be able to enter into the second one. So try to keep it fair, but that way I can get 2 winners for the Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plush. Oh wait, no, if you don't win the first one, you can enter into the second one. That's what I meant to say. But it wouldn't let me set it up for 2 winners right out of the gate. So definitely sign up for that. Let's see here. Where the hell am I going? I'm back to looking for copper again, that's right. Otherwise today I am just trying to gather up as many materials as I possibly can in order to frickin' make an IKEA for myself. I have no decor left. I deleted so much junk. I got bored, to say the least. So I need to gather all of that junk back. Once I've got 100 copper, we'll head over to Bahari Bay. Oop, let's go this way. We already came from that direction. We'll head out to Bahari Bay, and then I will do mine there. Let's see. Come on. Plushie, 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 plushie. Why did I throw that? How are you, and Mal? How are you? How are you guys? You finally... Oh, nice! Congrats! That must have felt so good to finally get that. Ooh, sticker pack. Close. Let's go up. What do we got up here? There's usually some up here. Nice. Now, did you have the issue where you would get a void ray on the line but not be able to catch it, or was that like the first one that you even got on the line? As I bump my mic. There's some. I like the glow effect, but at the same time it keeps freaking me out, making me think that, like, it's gonna go away or something soon. It was the first one I got on the line. I was so concentrated to mess that up. Oh, super nice. That's even better. Not just the fact that you caught it finally, but that you got it in the first go that you got it on the line. That's way more impressive than me with my 6 tries on the ancient fish. Dang it, give me a plush. Evans? Oh. Okay, let's go drop off the copper and stuff that we've got. And what sticker did we get? Work in the mines. Okay, hang on one second. I try to keep a list of what I have extra. Okay, got it added. That way if anybody needs something, I know right off the bat. I don't know why that's important to me, it just is. You know, honestly, at this point, Britt, I think that your blood is no longer blood. I think it's just energy drink at this point. Your internal organs have just made the shift. I think I would have thrown my switch across the room if I didn't actually get it. Okay. So, caught the void ray on the first go, on a switch, even. Like, that's the trifecta of absolute awesomeness when it comes to trying to catch that fucking fish in this game. I didn't know you were trying to do that on the Switch on top of everything else. Holy cow. No thanks. No thanks. Dang it. Not what I meant to actually click on in that instance. Sorry about that one. Okay, don't need... keep that. Throw the other stuff away, though. For the, like, building crafting weeklies, these log cabin planters are perfect. Because you just need 15 hide, 30 of these plant fibers, and 15 sundrop lilies, and it will cover all of your weekly for building. Oops. So I already had one of them. I don't remember which one it was, but they're a rare quality item. So if you craft 5 of them, it will count for all 3 of these. And then, boop, you're done. Don't even have to think about your building anymore. I love it. Although you do end up with an exorbitant amount of them, so... I don't know how many I have. Oh, I'm only at 5 right now. I must have thrown some away recently. Okay. Why does it... It's dumb. Why does it keep doing that? Huh. I would definitely have thrown my switch across the room if it had done that to me. No thanks. Okay. Let's see how many spaces I need to. Oh, I don't even have any. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's some. Okay, so I needed. It's the only way that I figured out to try to see like what spots I've missed is I use the tree seed because it'll light up each one of the spots. I figure if it doesn't light up that spot, then it's not done. Although I'm not even gonna fucking try to plant anything right now because it's a pain in the ass. Page Pierce. Yeah, I can go do that really quick. If you have a second and are able to, can you guys vote number, and are playing, obviously, and you're playing, that's kind of a big kicker here. Vote number 3 on Paige Pierce. They're only a few votes away from getting their nameplate. And I figure doesn't hurt to push them a little bit. Oopsies. Past that. There. There's nothing here, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That doesn't matter. Hello, Goofy Goober! How are you? I'm gonna stop trying to fucking plant anything right now with my garden plots being dumb. So we are doing a giveaway today for a Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plush. I've got one I'm gonna drop at 3:30 and another one at 5. Because I couldn't get Mix It Up to give me 2 winners at my 3:30. So I fixed my Discord streaming stuff if there's ever going to be movie nights and server planned. Oh, nice! I have no idea if I am going to incorporate those types of events at this time. I'm genuinely not sure just yet. We'll have to see how everything kind of pans out. This one. And then I'm gonna throw down the rock. Let's go get some heartwood. Oh wait, maybe. Okay, so we have 250 and 3. Yeah, we definitely need to get a bunch of the heartwood, and then if we run into any flow trees while we're there, I'm not gonna try to plant jack fucking diddly. We still got about an hour before we do the giveaway. I accidentally entered my own giveaway. I don't know how to... Well, let me see. Commands. Oh, no, it won't let me. Hang on. Don't judge me. Don't you judge me. It's not nice. Okay. Yes, I am. I'm also at max with my building ones as well. I am fine with maxing them out. I want them maxed out right now. My goal is to get as many of them before Elderwoods as possible. That way, if there is anything super cool that drops with any of those guild stores, I already have the max coinage needed to potentially get anything. So I'm really hoping it doesn't screw me in the end and I don't waste a bunch of time, but that's yeah. I'm sincerely hoping that it pans out, but I don't know. We will end up seeing in that regard. So I am going to get the heartwood out of the way first because this section through here is perfect for it. And then we're going to go out and go mining. No, Jazz, I don't know if it's so much that your speakers were broken or I'm just an idiot when it comes to sound settings. You should have been here when I was trying to do Hogwarts on Friday night. Britt was fantastic. Absolute, once again, VIP in here, suffering through me trying to get my stuff figured out, so... Oh yeah. Oh, it was ridiculous. I almost want to restart Hogwarts again because of how badly the first part of it went. It was so not cool. So... But also, I'm trying to gather a bunch of materials because I want to basically make an IKEA for myself. I don't have jack for furniture. Oh. I also have jack for furniture, so trying to gather up materials for that as well. Hard to decorate a plot if you don't have, you know, decorations. Ooh, Plushie. Yeah, not yet. That is actually going to be what the theme, or the landscape for my party plot ends up being. So, I want to... Why am I using a fucking pickaxe? I'm such a dumbass. I want to take each one of the tents and kind of turn it into turn them into different types of vendors, similar to the Maji Market. And then maybe do like carnival games. So you've got like Plinko or Ring Toss, Pop the Balloon, that kind of stuff. I want to do those types of things. I think would be fun side items. Um, Pop the Balloon, kind of easy considering we actually have literal poppable balloons now. Yeah, yeah. I also want to take... We're just going to take a trip back to the plot really quick, because there's no point in me like, I want to do this, and this, and this, if I don't fucking show you. So let's do that. Wrong plot. The one lone ladybug balloon. There's 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those, bunch of those. Just her. Just her. Okay. So. Right? Fewer frickin' fish. So you've got all of the tents that kind of go around each of these. And I was thinking of turning one of these larger spaces into a deal or no deal tent where we would be able to set up that. But then there's also this guy. Fuck you, Frogbert. Fuck you. Him. And look at his head. The top of it. Oopsies. You come running up here. The top of his head is... I need to set up some way of building up here because the top of his head is begging to be turned into some kind of a crown or something. Like, it is just... It's too good. I wish this was a buildable space. I hate that your eyes follow me everywhere I go! He's so creepy! I'm gonna make you hate a headache. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, come on! How hard do you have to try to follow me around? Okay. Anyway, so I want to put, like, do carnival games in one of these, have a food vendor, um, there's those, what are they called? Let me find them. Market. You've got these things for the pictures or whatever. So I think a spot where you can take these pictures of these things would be kind of cute. Cute. I've got... I don't have any hay bales at the moment because I'm using them somewhere else. But doing one of these and in some spots and stuff. But yeah, making it a party, essentially. I contemplated trying to do where the cooking was like built offset from everything because there's kind of like this space back over here. Or like over this direction. Then I also thought it would be kind of cool to anchor something there, but then have cooking actually ending up over the top of the water. I thought that would be kind of cool too. But that's very ambitious. That's requiring a lot of thinking and planning and spinny spin. And I just don't know if I have it in me. So, who knows? We will see. We will see. Because I do plan on doing cooking parties or like parties where people can do all of the weekly baking or cooking that you need for the plots and stuff. I'll figure stuff out. We'll go from there. But yeah. Anyway, back to what the hell I was doing, which... How do I get to Bahari from this one? Is it over here? I think so. Yep, okay. Yes, I realized that I ran all the way over there. Yes, I realized that I changed my plot after I got there. Okay, I am not always the smartest. But I also needed to put stuff into these processors. Nope, wrong one. Oh, Jazz, I have a question for you. When you are on your plot and you go to till, are you also having this issue? Where, like, the squares just are not showing up? Okay, maybe... Oh, now they're there. Okay, okay. Maybe I'll just have to wait till they're done and then pick them all back up and replace them. I didn't even think about that until just now. That was weird. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. Because I have been freaking out trying to figure out what the hell I had done to my garden plots to break them. Because I was pretty sure if more people were experiencing this, there'd be a lot more yelling and screaming. So, yeah, that was super strange. I have no idea what happened there. So, like, I don't even know what I was doing in general at that time to try to replicate it. I wanted to submit it to the troubleshoot, but I was like, I don't even know what the fuck I did. So... I want to raise that up off of the ground. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright. So, I'm gonna go mining over in Bahari Bay and try to gather up some of that stuff. It is 2:40. I am going to do the first giveaway for... Oh, nope, the shit, that one's broken. I gotta wait on that one. I'm gonna do the first giveaway for the Rainbow Plush at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. I have no idea what time it is where you are. I have no idea how to math this for you. But let's see. Does it tell me? Where is that? Where is that? Where's my giveaways button? There it is. All right, we have 51 minutes until the first drawing. There we go. That's what I was needing. So we'll do the first one at 3:30, and then we'll do the second drawing at 5, whatever time that is at your time. And who knows, there might be an extra surprise at the very end as well. Okay. I am not advertising this anywhere at this time. I'm not like trying to push it anywhere at the present moment, just because this is the very first giveaway that I've done, so I want to make sure that my stuff actually fucking works before I start trying to really push giveaways. Yeah. I already mathed it for me. Giveaways at 12. Oh my gosh, I forget. Ah, Mal. Okay, just so that you're aware, you do not have to like be present for it. I mean, you have to be present to enter into the second one, but goodness me. What the hell am I doing? Smack that. And then off of my way. So no, I'm not trying to really push the giveaways and that kind of stuff because I want to test it out, make sure that things are working properly. As far as just the base giveaway setup and system within Mix It Up. I also am kind of having some issues with some of my other items not working. So, for example, which one? This one. No? Okay. There is, okay, there, yeah. So of all the choices, chose violence. Some of these are not interacting properly with my, my Mix It Up notifications. So there's supposed to be some other stuff that happens in certain instances and they don't always work. So I'm still trying to figure out some of that stuff as well. Which makes it a little bit difficult to want to really push something out there for people to come in and potentially break further, you know. Oh shit, I need to actually like interact with that stuff. Do. There we go. Smack that. Additionally, I would like to have my plushie plot a little more, or not plushie plot, but like my party plot, there we go, a little more jazzied up, a little more schnazzy before I start trying to do too much in that regard either. Plus, I'm okay with slow at the present moment. I'm okay with just chill, riding the waves, seeing how it goes. I swear to Mother F, though, if they do not give me Elderwoods soon, I might revolt. I'm getting real tired of waiting on word. Even just word. At least tell me something that's going on with it. Versus these stupid little cryptic hints with all the little updates and stuff. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure everyone is, like, making up stuff. trying to generate excuses for yourself to play. And then others just completely checking out, which I don't blame them for that at all, honestly. I really don't. I really don't. For anyone that is not aware, we are doing a giveaway for a Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plush. Going to do the first one at 3:30 Pacific Standard and then the second one at 5. Just type in Gimme into the chat to enter in. Let's see. I guess it is nighttime. Geez, there are quite a few. Yes, I am just smacking and running past the flow trees. Because I'm not really concerned about them. I know other people might be. Don't judge. There we go. At the moment, though, I definitely need more... Oh, what the heck? Somebody must have been trying to, like, get a Mugen or something. Or, like, a hunting party came through. That's the only thing I can think of as to why there would be so fucking many of those right now. That's crazy. What the hell was I saying? What was I talking about? Hoobity what about? Hello, Kelsey. How are you? Butterfly. Or, no, god damn it. It's not a... It's not a... Wow, I miss it and it disappears. That was awesome. I did fantastically. I need iron ore is what I'm actually needing. I'm doing pretty okay at the present moment. Doing pretty okay. Looking to get more ores and things because I need to finish out an official party plot. I started one, didn't like it, and now I've got to restart. Is that a cry out for help and start playing ranked League of Legends? I mean, maybe. I don't really know on that one, Britt. I don't know much about that game in general, in all honesty.
I've missed you,
Tamala. Ooh. She's got a store button. That she better do something with magic or I don't care what it is, but she has got to do something. They have got way too many instances of flow and references to it for her not to have that going on. Go ahead and type in Gimme in the Gimme. I can't fix it at the moment. Into the chat, !Gimme, and then be entered in for a Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plush. Gonna do one of those at the midway point, so here in about 40 minutes, and then one towards the end of the stream as well. For any streamer friends who also use Mix It Up, if you know how to make this stupid thing give me 2 winners, please let me know. I tried finding that and I could not find that information online. Like, I could find things that said it could happen, but not with an instruction on how to do it, so. I do have one other method that we could try as well, so. But I think I'm gonna, oop. We've got a bag. I am, for the most part, trying to gather materials because I do need to make all of the furniture again. I threw a bunch of stuff away a while ago. Can't decorate without decor. Um, so that is ultimately what we are doing today, and then just bullshitting and hanging out. So, how's y'all's week? Anybody do anything super crazy or weird? Or not even super crazy or weird, just anything fun? I think for myself, outside of work stuff, not too bad of a week, all things considered. Okay, sell that junk. I don't need any more of those flowers. Ooh, Jazz, I am not. This is just not fair. You need to stop rubbing it. Like, no, I'm just kidding. That is fantastic. Adam's so happy for you. Hot tub. Also, the plant room. That is amazing. I would love to just live in that space for a day. Just borrow it for the day. Pretend like nothing is wrong. I could just imagine you lounging in there, journaling or reading reading a book. It looks so comfy. I want to get one of those like one of those like giant plastic igloo dome things, the bubble tents or whatever. I want to get one of those and put it in my backyard. I want one of those so bad. The plant. Hello, Manic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, somebody not good when you get sick. But, you know, was the Friday night worth it though? 'Cause sometimes it was, yes, you're sick, but at least it was worth it at the end of it. Hello, Manic, and welcome. But yeah, that plant room, my gosh. And they all look so happy. All of the plants looked so happy. I'm stocking up on stuff because I want to do a hundred follower thing at some point. Once we get to that, it won't let me change my goal at the moment. I gotta mess with that today. But I'm gonna do 100 epic followers. We're gonna do a celebration cake party. Maybe use up the fish that I've been accumulating and saving up as well. Today though, don't forget to enter into the Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plush giveaway. So you type gimme, Gimme, into the chat with an exclamation point in front of it. I'm not going to enter myself, or I don't, it's going to yell at me if I do it again, but enter into that. We're going to do the first one of those here in about 30 minutes, and then we're going to do the second one towards the tail end of the stream. There might also be a special second giveaway. Who knows? Who knows? Um, let's see. What can we make? Okay. I just spent all that time gathering stuff. How can I burn it? What's the stuff I haven't? Well, let's finish this shit out. I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm surprised at how fucking ginormous the tracks are. I shouldn't be. I really shouldn't be, but I am surprised at how big the tracks are. And then... shoop. Oh, I need the wood planks for that. Did I? They also use a lot of material. Again, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I kind of am. But I kind of am. Everything in that set is like, okay, for context, so let me pull out what all I have actually made from that for everybody who has not built this or played the game. Ah, not that shit. Okay, so these are the tools. Like, the tools are not too bad. They're pretty proportionate for what it is that you've got going on. That's okay. These things are part of it. So you got this piece of track, this fucking thing. You got a mine cart, this stopper thing, so it doesn't, go careening off into the nothingness. I really like this, the wood pile, but having absolutely nothing to do with that set, just I like the idea of having an actual wood pile. And then there's this thing. I love this. It's so cool, but it's fucking huge. So huge. You've got your tracks, and then this is your bridge pieces. There's... Oh, I wonder if... Okay, so not that. Oh. It would have been kind of cool if you could have, like rotated them on the Y axis, so you could give them like a 45-degree angle and slant them. Make ramps out of these. That would be cool. That would be super cool. Right? I think I remember you posting something about that of like throwing a picture of that. Yeah, they're not tiny. They are not tiny. And then you've got the track. Well, that's kind of dumb. I want to be able to put my track on, but that is dumb. Oh, I thought you could. Well, that's... Okay, I'm going to stop saying that's dumb, but you get the idea. Anyway, they are quite large pieces. They are quite large pieces. Although if you have the expanse um, plot, I think they would do pretty cool in that, or at least give people an actual chance, like me, that can't platform. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, let me check. Okay. Let's go get the cooking out of the way really quick, even though I'm not too much of a fan of that. And actually, what we're going to do real fast, we're going to step away for just a quick moment. While I'm gone, be sure to enter into the giveaway for the Rainbow Tip Butterfly. Um, I will be doing a second drawing later on at the end of this. Whoa. Aw, thank you so much, Mal. That's so sweet. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, okay. Before, Jazz, where I said that I had stuff that wasn't working properly, prime example. I'm supposed to have like fireworks and a sound other than the one that showed up. So thank you, Mal. I was so sweet and thank you. Okay, okay. We're gonna step away for a second. Enter into the giveaway. That's gonna go off in like 30-ish minutes. I say ish because I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I want the fireworks. I've got to sit down with somebody and get my shit figured out. Enter into the thing for that. Um, do that in 30 minutes, but I'm going to be right back. So don't hold your breath or anything. Okay, sorry about that. Between you, me, and the tree, though, I was super, super hungry, and I needed to go grab a snack really fast. I grabbed like half a leftover pork chop. I don't know why. That was just what popped up in my head. All right. Do I even have a kitchen right now? It's not on this side of the house. It's over here. There we go. All right. I try to do stuff that's got the highest return, like these, because I don't want to burn through it too fast. So we're gonna do a bunch of this stuff really quick. I say really quick. We'll see how well it goes. All right. Crap balls. Ah! I have not made this recipe in a while. There for a hot minute, though, like the only thing you could get me to make in this was the Mujin Bahari. That was until the Mujin Bahari disappeared and were no longer available. Yeah, that's the same time that the green cylinders were showing up on the beaches. The didn't. Oh no, I guess I didn't. The Mujin had completely disappeared out of the game, so you weren't actually able to hunt for those. Talk about awkward when it came to that particular quest. I got to be stupid fast at making that one, though. Okay. I will say that I appreciate their attention to detail on the cooking. The different stations, you have to mix this and combine that. You have to chop over here. You've got checkpoints, basically. What the hell did I fucking miss? Another one of those. Why does it do that? Anyway, where you have, like, that thing. Oh, shit. It's that thing as I point at my screen like you can fucking see me. The second stir has kicked off here. I like that attention to detail on stuff. I'm pretty sure I wasted a goddamn dairy clove. Maybe not. Yeah. I did. Damn it. Oh well. If I remember correctly, what the heck? When I had that paver issue before, I think you did have to actually manually fix them. I might be wrong. I might be wrong, and it's supposed to go back and fix itself, but I don't know. I'm doing spice sprouts twice now. I'm honestly not sure on that one. Sorry. I am glad that they finally got it fixed, though. I know a lot of people were worried about that. Unless I completely misunderstood what you were saying, which is entirely possible. Shit. That's what I meant to do. Did I seriously? I did. No, I didn't do that twice. Okay. I don't know this one. This recipe weirds me out with the way that they do certain pieces of it the order that you have to do them in. I don't likes it. I don't likes it at all. Hmm. It does seem to be super common, which is weird. Like, why you would think that they'd figure it out by this point. Although, that might be something that could be said about a few things. Free game, Goblin. Free game. Free game, Goblin. Free game. Yay! Oh no. Oh, that's right. Each one of those stupid things has to count as different one. Okay, I'm only going to do one more of these for the gourmet, the 3-star one. I will do the rest of them after hours. Because I am not going to stand here and make y'all watch this that long. No, I wish that they would get... There were a few things that I wish that they would fix in this, honestly, if I'm being truly truthful. But... I just don't think it's going to happen. For some of it, anyway. Okay. We are about 20 minutes out from the first Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plush giveaway. So if you are interested, be sure to enter Gimme into the chat, exclamation point GIMME, in order to be entered in for that. I will do a second drawing at the tail end of the stream. So if you... I only have one of those. Okay. If you don't win the first time, definitely be sure to enter into the second one. And then... Heat root. Oh, shit! I almost burned the soup. Reth would have been so mad. Okay, let's see. Kind of like the bug, it gives more options to decorate. Oh, no. Yeah, the pavers are supposed to be the different sizes. So, after this, what I'm doing here, I'll show you. Yeah, it works. How it is functioning now is how it is supposed to function. The shit that was happening before was the bullshit. Yeah, no, this is how it's supposed to work. My apology. Okay, just in case anybody is unsure, you do actually have to enter into the giveaway. It is not going to be just drawn from the standard viewers in the channel. So if you are interested in joining the giveaway, you do actually have to put in the gimme for that. All of y'all are welcome to enter, even those of you that may have already gotten one. You can always trade it to somebody else later on. Yeah! Alright, there's our gourmet, and I don't have to worry about that anymore. So, yeah, they're supposed to be able to, every time that you place it, change what size that paver is when you go to place it. I did not do a lot of my decorating because I couldn't get the smallest pavers for a while. I use these as anchor points for a lot of whenever I'm flying my bees around the plot, when I go to sync the tables to do ponds or water effects and that kind of stuff, I use those exclusively, just the really small ones. So let us see here. Okay. Where are we at on... Okay, so we did get that one. Good deal. All right, so it's just those two for that. Fantastic. I'm gonna go take a look and see what my crafters are at. Maybe I can get some more furniture pushed out. Oh no, there was one more of the builder set I needed to do, but it was like 40 fucking wood. Maybe I'm not gonna do that. So let's see. What do I have already? So if you guys don't... Where'd it go? There it is. Trying to pull up the paleo tracker for the furniture stuff, or the furniture guide. Um, Furniture making. Let's get all of the... Oh, isn't the... Where the hell is it? Camping. I'm gonna make a bunch of the camping stuff really quick first, because I've got so much of these here. So I'm gonna start at the top and just work my way down, add those out, throw those into the thing, and then burn through that material real quick. Does anyone else still have the issue with the frickin' the music of the game just randomly cutting out? I don't know what it is. I have it set where it's supposed to keep the continuous music going. It still doesn't do it. It's like, nah, you don't need that. You don't need that music. This little teddy bear carving, cat carving, I don't know what the hell. Is it a teddy bear? Does it say? Oh, it's a choppa. Okay. I don't care. He's a, oh, can I color him? Is he... Ooh, can you paint them? Where the hell is my painting stuff? It's in the house, I think. Run through the house. Cheap bastards! Fuck all. Well, I think he's adorable. I love him. I want 90 of them. Okay, ooh, there we go. More of this stuff here. Not worried about fences and crap. That's just dumb for right now, for what I'm wanting to do. Ultimately, I am going to turn the hive, which is my primary plot, into mystical garden kind of thing. I have a whole bunch of the... Don't want to go into the capital chic. I have a whole bunch of flowers that I'm working on my trees and flowers plot, although I'm not growing any trees yet because trees eat your stupid max items, which sucks. But I want to go through and make kind of that fantasy mythical garden with the glowing flowers everywhere, bugs flying all over the place. I have so many bees that I'm going to be flying everywhere. Mwah. It's going to be perfect. But then I also need to be able to decorate the Goblin Party's plot. So let's go drop this stoof off. And I'm going to go gather some more wood. Jasna and Mal, man, you guys are my only entries so far. Can anyone else want to like attempted to enter but it hasn't let you? Because I can definitely reset it really quick and we can have everybody re-enter. But if nobody else is entering, I mean, y'all got a 50-50 shot on winning a butterfly. That's pretty cool. Oh dear God, as I try not to die as I cough. Ugh. Oh, hey, look, there's the announcement. I will change the spelling of gimme when I do reset it. Ugh. But you do have to enter into the drawing. It is not just based on being in the channel. So if you are wanting to enter in, that's not a tree I can cut down. Be sure to do so. And then, if you do not win in the first one, you are definitely welcome to enter into the second round of the drawing. But hey, man, if nobody else enters into the drawing, Jasna and Mal, y'all are just gonna win right there out of the gate. I do have an extra surprise that I was gonna enter everyone for at the end of it as well, but who knows, maybe with so few entries, everybody wins one. We'll have to see. Come on! Why did I even change my tool? Alright. I know, I didn't advertise it anywhere. I get that. I'm just blowing at this present moment. We're using it as a test, as a dry run, as a test to make sure all of my systems are functioning properly. Future giveaways will have more spice. We'll definitely have more spice to them. I'm gonna get 300 and then I'm gonna out. Okay. Hello, Bun. How are you? Welcome. Oh, there we go. Let's head back. I'm also gonna drop the acorns that I've got off on the tree and flower plot while we're there. And check to see how many stoves and shit I can make. I don't even know where I'm at on that stuff. We are 9 minutes-ish. I say ish. Actually, we are 11 minutes and 28 seconds. It looks like I started it just a little bit late. So we're 11 minutes out from the Rainbow Butterfly Plush. First round giveaway. If you are interested in entering, type in !gimme in the chat, Gimme, because apparently I can't spell. And then I'll be doing a second one at the very tail end. And now everybody who enters is also going to be entered into a giveaway for another item. So that one is a mystery, though. Okay. Sorry about that. This is what I've done with trees. I know it counts at the moment, but I don't at least have to water them this way. But yeah, I'm gonna take all of the little the trees and the flowers and all of that stuff, and I'm going to turn this into a little bit of a mystical garden-y place. Now, up in this corner, though, I want to take the terrain, the terrace pieces. I hate that you can't. I hate where it sits. I know there's a way to move stuff around, so these are definitely not gonna like stay in this spot. But this back corner, eventually I'm going to turn. I can't even place it right. Here it goes. And build a little pond back here where Giga Frogbert is gonna live with all of his little frog childrens. And I'm gonna make a pond back here. I'm gonna sink a bunch of the capital chic tables, hence why I have all this shit sitting here. And I'm gonna make a little pond for him and his progeny to thrive in. Add cute little effects there. I did add some of my floating bees to my queen bee, and then a bunch of the gardenia flowers and shit are gonna be brought in here to kind of fill this space out as well and make this her little hive. I need to add more over here as well for... Ack! I always forget I did this. For my Ormus. Which... This... Oh, okay. If you don't want spoilers, I highly suggest that you mute. I'll put something into the chat when I'm done being a freak about this, but... 3, 2, 1... In the upcoming update, it's supposed to be where you get Ormu, which are cows, and Pickies, which are going to be chickens. So hopefully in the next update, or sometime around there, we will no longer have to get frickin' eggs and milk from Zeki. Now, my thing is, that's super cool. Definitely want that to happen. But I also want this fucking thing to do something for me. The sound that this generates drives me up the wall, so I don't have it out on my plot most of the time. Absolutely love it. It's so cool. I think it looks great. I want to display this, but I can't handle that sound for very long. So... I'm hoping this thing actually has a purpose and I don't have to buy flour from Zeki either. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll get a different actual crafter, like these guys over here, that will allow us to do that kind of stuff. Can I pick you up yet? Nope. Alright, what we got? What we got? What we got? Copper is done. That's still going. I'm excited for Elderwoods, though. I am very, very, very excited for Elderwoods. All right. Drop this off. Got 6 minutes till the giveaway. Sorry about hitting the mic there. Let's grab this stuff. I want to make this. I'm gonna add in some more of the moonstone flat items. I like these pieces. They're so pretty. They're so witchy. Although, I am still, the ranch house and the homestead furniture are definitely some of my favorites. I don't know what it is about those two sets. I really like them though. Um, Pretty sure I have most of the kitchen related, and I know I have that stuff. I think I put a bunch of it inside. I'm gonna pull that stuff out really quick. I am totally killing time at the moment for that giveaway. We've got 5 minutes left on that. So, 5 minutes. If nobody else enters in, Jazz and Mal are going to each win themselves a Rainbow Butterfly plush. And you know what? For the heck of it, they'll also win a surprise on top of that. But I figure after that point, we'll head down to the underground and maybe just dink around, see if we can get some people playing high-low. Um, but what was I just a minute ago wanting to make? Oh, spring! There's these really pretty sets from spring, too. Well, shit! Screw you! Pretty sure I already had one of those. Fuck me. Well, that's not cool. Alright, well, there's that. Okay. Got the... This is the ranch set that I was talking about. Although, I wonder if fucking colors... I love the, like, green and the berry and stuff, but I wish they weren't so... I wish there was a shade. Like you could go darker or lighter with the different colors that they give you, the options. I wish it wasn't just that blue. Wish you could go darker blue, lighter blue. I wish you could not have fucking green and pink together because that to me doesn't make a goddamn lick of sense. I think if I had all white furniture, I might hurt someone, namely myself. Because I would be terrified. That search bar doesn't work. I would be terrified of actually destroying my furniture. Okay. Just fountain the tub. Thought this one. Alright, we are 2 minutes and 30 seconds out. I am going to go to the wire for this one. I'm just going to let it go all the way out. Let's go ahead and build these, though. I was not too much of a fan of the Ravenwood in regards to the other items that are available. I don't feel like they fit with anything else super well, or at least well enough to actually round it out and make it a full set with other shit. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. If I am, please do tell me. These lanterns, though, definitely love those lanterns. And that mirror. That mirror is badass. Alright. Let us... Okay, last minute. If anyone... Ooh. Oh, I forgot about the spa stuff. We'll have to add the spa things to the pond out here. Make this definitely a nice little resorty spot. Not resorty, that sounded really stupid, but get this a little area where The frogs are oh, I wonder if they've got Frogvert fixed. This is me stalling. This is still me stalling. 45 seconds. Spade. Frogvert. Fuck! Why can he not sit on shit still? Alright. We've got Mal, you, and Miss Jazz, wherever she ran away to. You just got yourselves Rainbow Butterfly Plushes. Boom. There we go. Y'all won your butterfly plushies. Pin that message for them until we're done here. Okay, so I am completely out of stuff. That is really dumb, sorry, that they still can't sit on top of that. Like, you can't even float them properly without going through a whole rigmarole with that setting turned off like that. That's so not cool. That's so not cool. Well, oh wait, I wonder if, as I run off into nowhere. Spa. Lil. Is there just... There's not even a placeable surface on the lounge chair. What? Can you even sit? I can't even sit on the lounge chair without sitting on the lounge chair. Well, that's kind of sideways stuck on stupid, if you ask me. So much for wanting to set... Because what I wanted to... Damn it, why did I put that back? That would be so cute. Look at them. Look at their little friendship. That's so sweet. Gosh darn it, why don't you let me place the fucking plushie where I want to? Okay. I am going to poke. Actually, I'm just going to hang on to those two winners. I did also double check one other thing really quick. Thank y'all for your patience. Perfect. All right, so. Oh, shitballs. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go 10 minutes. For the sake of argument, for the sake of testing, if everyone would be so kind as to... I'm going to post up another giveaway really quick. I am going to fix the word gimme so it is spelled correctly. I would like to just test it out. If anybody and everybody could just join that, even if you don't want to win the plushie, can't win the plushie, etc. That way I can just make sure that this actually works the way that I need it to. I would greatly appreciate it. So I reset that, threw that back out there. I completely forgot that I needed to check to make sure that it was actually post a winner at the tail end of that. I just canceled it out since Mal and Jazz only entered. So, if you guys want to be awesome and help me test that out, I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. In the meantime, I am going to head down to the underground, see if anybody is down there looking to trade. Thank you very much, Mal. What is your IGN? I apologize. I have... Oh, I think I just got that frickin' error message that's supposed to be fixed with the thing. Yep. Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate that very much. Give me just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I need to relaunch the game and fix the setting that I adjusted before. Um, and one more time in a moment. So that giveaway is just going to run for a few minutes, so it's not going to take anywhere near as long. But I just, if everybody could, for shits and giggles and shits, whatever the hell you want to call it, throw your name on that just for testing purposes, I would be eternally grateful, just to make sure that my stuff is accurately working. Um, I have a few items that are not work functioning properly, and I would like to get them up and going so my stuff works properly for you guys. Okay. Redo on the game. Snap nuggets and a fiddlestick. Fuck me running. Okay, so today we were also supposed to do a fun little ceremony for naming our pig here. However, in true goblin fashion, I completely forgot that I was going to be doing that. Go figure, Saturday was a day. So, out in my Discord, which I'm gonna throw the link up for right now. Out in my Discord, we have a thread going for Name the Pig. If you pop out there, throw your name, what you would suggest as a name for our piggy friend out there. Then probably we'll redo this. We'll redo this. We'll go bigger. We'll go better. We'll actually do a party. I'll actually have some hype, and we'll announce a name for the pig with a giveaway to go along with it. And who knows, maybe depending on whatever is going to be coming at us from the April 1st update, we might have some even more cool stuff going on. So, all right. But yeah, run out there to our Name the Pig and drop your suggestions. I am going to save the suggestions, pick my favorites, and then we'll do a poll vote for whomever. All right, let's see if anyone is looking for plushies. And if you are Jazz or Mal, if you are around and you want to come collect your Rainbow Butterfly Plush, by all means, meet me down here. There you go. She got all excited. Okay. Do you have for trade? I'd like Okay, please stop like wandering around me. It's freaking me out. Just stand still. Please and thank yous. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay. It makes me dizzy. It makes me dizzy. Well, I guess we're gonna see what Wessa has. What have you got, Wessa? Wisa? Wisa. Fall Fox. I could do a fall fox. Flocks. What is with me? Flaw, 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 ha, ha. A fall fox. Thank you, guys. I can do for one for those for 3 in-game plushies. If you are unfamiliar, the Fall Fox was one that was only done for a very short amount of time. So it isn't something that you can get in the game anymore unless you trade for it. I've maxed myself out on like 3 plushies for this because I don't like all of the back and forth and multiple trade stuff. So 3. Okay. Apologies, Lisa. Do 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 do. And I do apologize to anyone and everyone. I have the memory of a gnat. So, if you have told me your Palea IGN before, please do not be upset if it takes me 10.5 years to memorize it or like make connection to your name elsewhere if it is not the same. I have the memory of a gnat. East bad. East no good. But I will eventually get there. It just takes a little bit. Anyone else looking for plushies? Goblin, do I have? I don't have pods. Sorry. There's people looking for pods. Oh, okay, okay. Malazura, Azura Moonflower. That tracks.
Yeah.
Alright. So you're just gonna throw up 1. It doesn't matter what it is. Cool. And then I match that so that they go straight across. You don't lose yours. Then you're going to get wherever the hell my stuff is. Your present. And your surprise. And then you just hit trade. And you get your free plushies. There we go. Alright. Congratulations. I have got to get my fireworks working. Alright. Sorry guys, I need to take note of this really quick. Because my fireworks are not working. Okay. Alright. Thank you. What have we got here?
So,
Alright, Jazz, I see you. Any of those pods?
ha.
Alright, we're gonna head over to the green table. Looks like everywhere else is pretty full. And there's your prize. Your surprise extra. Okay, so we are actually a little over the halfway mark. So here's what we are going to do. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to step away for a few moments. I'm going to teleport back to the plot. We're going to come back. And we're actually going to put in some more focus onto our party plot. So I'm going to start laying down. Previously, I had those tiered, if anybody saw them, for when I hit affiliate. I had these tiered structures that I used for putting my cooking items on. However, that may not work out so hot considering I have way more items that I need to throw down. So that's what we're going to do when we come back. At the present moment, we're going to step away for a few moments, take a little bit of a breather, then we'll be right back. Dolcolies. So we need to do at least 20 of each of these stations. Ideally, yes, you can hit 25 people per, like, plot or per server, but really that's not, you're not going to get 25 people on a server. Honestly, you're going to get capped out. I would say probably about 20 participants. Or at least for what I would think. So let's do, wonder if there's any, I'm trying to see if there's any of these that I can get a legitimate 7 more of. Okay, I can of the mixing, but I don't think I can do both mixing in that one. And then this, okay. We'll start here. And then maybe we'll be able to get 7 of the others as well. But I just don't think that it's really, that you end up actually getting, yeah, no, right there, I lost it with the fucking clay. I think you get maxed out after a bit with nobody else wanting to jump the servers or anything. So, okay. I'm gonna go throw some clay down to craft. That way I can make those others, and then I'll show you the tiers that I was talking about. 1 second. It is a whole shit ton of these. And then I think I had some, like, wood, slats or something that I would throw down as well. But it's this, oh, God, I hate, why? Why can you click that way, but you can't seem to figure it out for the other side? Like, why? What is wrong with this system? Seriously, what is the fuck is wrong with this? Alright. Sorry. I built a lot in Valheim, and you could basically, if I could click it on that, see, now it won't even, now it won't even click on there at all. I hate this. I hate this. It makes me angry on the inside. It makes me angry on the inside, obviously. I'm finding it. I'm finding it. We'll get there. Ideally, what I was doing... See, and then you've got... Okay, no, that did work. 5 by 5 would be 25. But I'm honestly not going to try to go for that. So I'm going to do 5 by 4. So 5, actually, maybe 4. Trying to decide if I want, sorry, I'm thinking very much out loud and at the same time also very much in my head. And I apologize that I'm leaving you guys out of half of that whole conversation. It's not like I have a better audience in my head, it's just, it doesn't always connect and come out of the face hole. So, anyway, trying to decide if I want to go with 5 frickin' stoves, we'll say 5 stoves across, or if I want to go 4 stoves across and then 5 further back. I got real good the other day with some colorful phrasing, so I'm trying to be much more better about that. I'm gonna fail, which is gonna make it that much better, but... So, I've got 4. Let me grab some more of these. Play around with it and see what we like. put the food away. I don't know why I'm carrying that shit around. It's not like I'm gonna be eating while I'm doing this. We do not eat while on the job. There is no lunch break. You work in corporate, you know what I mean. Alright. So, okay, that's not this... Again, half that conversation was in my head. So, I want to put... The stoves are a great way of testing those, but they are not as wide across as, like, the mixing tables and stations and shit. So, not the fucking stove! We're gonna play with these instead. Same question, though. So we've got 1, 2, 3. That far across. But then the opposite problem is you end up with this spacing is fixed space, not measured. Gonna be measured because Goblin can't not. Alright. Alright, so alternatively, 5 stations back, rising up, of course, or you go 5 stations across and only 4 back. I don't know why that matters to me. Don't ask. I don't honestly freaking know. Other than, like, visual placement or having fun for the people. Because if you are clear back here versus clear back here. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Alright. Let's do this here. Malzura. Okay, so it did post it. Here's what we're gonna do. We've got an hour before the rest of the stream. I'm gonna throw together one more. Go big, go home. We'll do one more Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plush. If anybody else wants to enter in for an opportunity to go for it, be my guest. Enter in. We'll do one more Rainbow Tip before we end this out. Otherwise, if you've also already won, Jazz, Mal, feel free to enter into it again. You are more than welcome to do so. So, here versus here. I think I'm gonna go... Ooh, the other problem. Is this trying to go back too far? I think I'm just gonna go with the 5 across and 4 back. Yep. Don't ask. The mentals just, they'd happen. While those clay bricks are processing, I am going to make my tiered sections really quick. Don't need that. I am going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. So what I'm going to do is use these to measure 5 across, and then use the stoves to make sure that I am actually going up the correct number of risers. Yeah, I do need to actually put that together in such a fashion. Completely will miscalculate and miscount where I'm at with it. So that leaves... What the fuck? That was weird. It just removes the guesswork for myself. Okay, so that there. Now, throw down another section here. Whoops. I can also eventually, the plan, I will be doing like deal, no deal games. I don't know if anyone is familiar with the television program. I was not when I, oh shit. No, this'll work. This'll work. We're good. We're good. I was not when I was actually introduced to that. So, oh, good night. You sleep well. You are very welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in, Mal. You sleep super well. Okay, cool. I had no idea what the actual game was when I first played it. So, basically, you... Fuck, I don't know if I'm even sober enough to try to I don't need to pick that up like that. I don't know if I can explain this. Deal, no deal. Alright, so it was a game show that a contestant chose like a briefcase that held an unknown amount of cash inside of the briefcase. Then they could say, no, I don't want to take that, no deal, and that briefcase is removed and eliminated. Instead of briefcases of money, it would be things like a gemstone. It would be things like a plush or material of some kind. I don't know how I would represent that one, but doing different kind of games and such like that um, in here as well. Building the tiers this way would allow me to kind of set up each one as representation that way, because you can also eliminate other items. I have a friend that was playing it. I need to get together with her and actually get all of the instructions written down so I have that. But let's see here. One more. I do also have the Discord channel that, oh, people in Deal or No Deal annoyed you. Oh, okay. Why did they annoy you? That's a fun question there. I never watched it. I was honestly not really a game show person, which is funny, considering I want to do like game showy type things on here. Alright. That is my third set. I have wrong table on that last one, but that's okay. The reason that I'm not connecting the pieces together just yet is because I don't know how closely I want the crafting stations to be. If I want them to just be one full piece, or if I want to try to do it where it's like half versus like that instead. So I'm still trying to decide how wide of a space that they're going to be. That's why I haven't connected everything together just yet. Yeah, I never actually watched it. I saw promotionals for it, but I never gave two nothings. Now, mind you, daytime television when I was a kid and sick, I watched the shit out of like The Price is Right and Wheel of Fortune, all that kind of stuff. I watched a lot of that. So, could not remember any of it because I was so out of it on cold medicine, but I remember watching a lot of that. And a lot of PBS. Okay. Heaps turning down guaranteed $250,000 for a chance of 1 million, but went home with like 25 bucks for a. Yeah, yeah. That the possibility in that greed of that wish for the chance of something better. It's it's hard. It is real hard to deny that. But yeah, you are definitely right. The guaranteed is the thing. You don't know if you're gonna have the opportunity for the other one. Okay. Oh no, I did grab the right number of these. 4. When I did this last time, I added ramps in between the spaces here, like between the levels as well. But I didn't use the wood ramps. I used a different like material to make it look something a little bit different. So that's another reason why I haven't connected them just yet. There was it The Price is Right that had the doors where I just said a little bit ago, I watched a lot of that stuff. I legitimately didn't remember which ones were which, okay? It all felt like a fever dream. Um, but walk into the wood wall. You see what's behind door number 1. Okay, behind door number 2 might be something else, but it is definitely this that you're seeing in front of you. That's also sometimes in those ones I'm like, are you stupid? Are you stupid? Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Okay. So, I think I am gonna go with just the one wood plank between each. I need to go grab those ramps though for the steps. Maybe? Maybe it was The Price is Right that is that. I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. Crab cakes. Oh. Oh, I like that. Unless these don't actually fucking connect to anything, in which case this is totally pointless. That's another thing I don't like about the building system. They have either just the dumbest connection points or non-existent connection points. Like, please make up your mind. It's gonna weird a funky gap. It's gonna leave a funky gap. Unless I connect it here. But wait. So the next... Okay, I'm calculating out where this ramp would need to connect to. So I would need to place this here. Somehow fucking drop you. Like so. Can I pick you up? Yes! And then there. Okay. Maybe I don't need that piece like that. Sweet. Oh, come on. Biscuits and cheese, go where I want you to go. There. I actually kind of like that. There we go. Yeah. That looks snazzy. That looks snazzy. At least it does to me. I have no idea. But yeah, Price is Right, I think is that one, or... Wheel of Fortune was the one where you had a weird, that spinning dial in front of you. That was Wheel of Fortune. But I think you were trying to like also guess. I made a small issue for myself in Monster Hunter. Why am I not surprised? What did we do? What did we do? I say that mean, but I genuinely don't mean it to be mean. I'm not surprised at this small issue. Okay, that one I might have to try to angle a different way to get in there. Shoot. Fuck. Did I get it and just fuck it up? Probably. Oh. Well, kind of, but not. Oh, there. Got it. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna place these before I continue. That was a pain in the ass that did not need to happen. What do we got? Made my girl character too hot with new armor, and now I can't focus on the monster kicking my butt because I'm trying not to look at my character's thighs. You know what? You know how you fix that? You cover the thighs. Simple. Boom. Problem solved. No longer issue. I am wizard. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that actually... Okay, it does still look okay. I was worried that the ramp would look dumb from the other side, but it didn't do that, so... I need to make lights. Oh, I wonder if those lights can actually be placed on this, though. I'm gonna add the springtime lights to... Maybe. There they are. Holy shit. Oh. Are you Ugh, I waste all the material on the dumbest of things, and then I mess myself up when I need it. We're gonna put some more in the crafter. Hopefully I don't... Well, what the hell? Why is it all bright and sunshiny here, but the other place is all dark and gloomy? Bullshit. That's why I was literally just thinking about lights. Dang. Okay. Got that going now. I was going to try to see if the spring lights would be able to be placed on the building, the building, what the hell was that? The building material, but I don't think it actually can be. I don't remember, but that's where we're at. Nice. I was just about to say that. So I am giving away a Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plush. Okay, see? It was all bright and sunshine at the last one, but this place is dark as fuck. Huh. Anyway. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, Rainbow Tip Butterfly Plush. I'm going to do a giveaway for that here in about 45 minutes. Enter in Gimme into the chat if you want to be entered into that. Yes, I realize it's kind of a greedy little sound, but it's kind of funny to me. So, enter into the chat into that if you would like to be... Wow, I give up talking. Oop, nice. Enter the drawing if you would like to. Otherwise, you don't have to. Ooh, this might cause conflict on this section here. Nice. No. Nope, that's gonna work out actually. So what I'm gonna do is connect all of these across here like this. Yeah, this is totally my dummy test to see whether or not there are certain things that I like. Because then what I'll do is come back through like so. Ah! Get your button where you're supposed to be. Thank you. Like so. Okay, okay. That way gives it some depth. Some depth. We need to put out the other mixing stations, right? Yes. Even if you already have a rainbow butterfly plush, even if you are gonna give it to somebody else, feel free to enter into the drawing. It's just here for funsies' sake. Um, I will do more giveaways in the future. Today was kind of a test run for some of the features on it to make sure everything worked properly. So thank you for being guinea pigs without knowing it. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, that was kind of mean. I am kind of sorry. We love the guinea pig. You know, I figure it was better to do it a little quieter in case things broke or didn't function properly, because I'd never utilized this feature before. That was also kind of the thing as to why it be the way it be. Okay, I do like that a lot better than the last time that I had it. I only had it 4 tables across, and it just did not look as good. Okay, so I don't I don't know what that was. Okay, wood. Some more of those. I don't need those ramps. The problem now becomes I don't know if I have enough materials to finish out the build in that setup, because I don't know if the materials in the configuration I used them before will equate the same. It should, but I don't know. So, we'll see. Yeah, there's a lot that goes on in the goblin brain. It's a weird place to live, I know. How are you, Goofy? How is your day going? Hopefully it is going pretty well, or at least not too bad. Oh no. Oh no. That's okay. You can be here this time, I guess. What the? There we go. There's one. Just had some soup for dinner and finally relaxing. We got so much freezing rain and it's an entire ice rink outside. It's brutal. Ooh, that would be horrible. We were supposed to get rain where I'm at, and then it was absolutely gorgeous, which made me really mad. I was happy, but at the same time really mad because I was like, I could have mowed my yard, but no. I had to butts. So just for like scientific purposes, there's not like ring camera footage of that or anything, is there? By any chance? I mean, just for, the archives sake. I just I I don't know. I love those videos on TikTok where someone slips and they just kind of accept their fate and they just slide down the driveway for 10 years. I love them. They're so funny. Um or, the dog that is walking across the ice has no idea what's happening and it just kind of stops for a second. Super. As long as nobody gets hurt. No animals can be hurt in the making of those videos. Um, I tried to remind my littles that we are in the what I would call false spring. It's not yet here. It's just teasing us a little bit. Um, because they're like, we need shorts. It's 80 degrees. We're so hot. Like, yep, okay, give it a couple of days. It's supposed to be hot all week. I know, I know. Give it a couple of days. Pisses rain the rest of the fucking week. Absolute deluge. Mwah. Best moment. Best moment for a mom. Thank you, universe, for having my back on that one. I needed that win. I have a teenage daughter. I needed that win. All right, that was the absolute best. I actually almost slid off the deck this morning, but I caught myself just ooh. That hopefully you're totally okay and like didn't strain any yourself, but like whoo. Those make me scared. I am afraid of falling, like falling backwards and or like falling off of things. Okay, no goofy goobers were harmed in the making of these things. Okay, I am glad and very happy to hear that. Britt hurts Britt hurts himself enough for everyone else in the chat. No one else needs to be injured. He's got that covered for us all. No, I just tease. I just tease. If you are wondering how can she throw that together so fast, this is the third time I've done this. Maybe the fourth. I don't know. One more. Ah! Don't steal. Get you. Need a whole new thing. Yeah. I previously had this set up on what I'd call like my primary, my hive plot, but I got tired of having these just hanging out in the middle of my house, or where my house should have been. So I tore it all down, and I am now rebuilding it here. I am very happy with this little um, landscape. I think it is perfect for parties and stuff. I genuinely think they did a really good job with this one, and that was really good. I like this, so I'm excited to actually put together a legitimate party plot. So, okay, I do have one more of these to throw together. So if y'all be awesome and can bear with me, I've got one more set of these to do, and then I will be done with that aspect of it. Um, I am doing a giveaway for a Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plush. So if you are interested in entering into that, just do exclamation gimme into the chat for those. Um, for a chance to win that awesome little prize there. Boop boop doo. I do have decorations and stuff to add to these, so they're not just gonna be solid color. So I've got like rugs that I'm gonna add, and I used. Why am I doing this difficult? Why am I doing this difficult? There we go. I also used the ribbon gar. Hold on. I'm just gonna show you, because if I try to describe it, I'm gonna sound silly. Wedding. These. I have these in a bunch of different colors that I'll place in front of the different cooking stations and stuff, so it'll be colorful, and then I'll add a bunch of balloons. I started mass. No wonder it was so easy to place. It didn't place in the right frickin' spot, Goblin. Way to go. Let's try this again, shall we? I bought a bunch of the balloons that you can get from the Maji Market and like shoot and pop. I have a bunch of those that I'm going to use to decorate these as well. I am doing one. Oh my god! Come on! I am doing one big blue balloon. Big blue balloon for each one of my subscribers in on Twitch. So I have more balloons that I need to put out. I can't get that to click, so I'm gonna stop messing with that and driving myself crazy, and I'm just gonna keep moving on. Otherwise, we're gonna stand here for the next 20 years doing nothing. Okay. So if you were with me last week, I do have my new tune, Chaos Gobby, that I run on Tuesdays. I thought that I was unlocking the water temple this last week. No. I unlocked the quest that unlocks the water temple. So I ran that stream a couple of times last week on Tuesday and Thursday. I may do that again this week as well, depending on how far along into that quest line I can get on Tuesday. So we may pick back up on Thursday with more Chaos Gobby to finish that out. I realize that running that only as once a week might take me 37 years to get through all of the stuff. So, again, try to go from another side. With that, Thursday may end up being either that or we may do something different on Thursday. Get some surprise going in here. No. I have upcoming collab streams with Nos the Beard here, wherever he disappeared to. We're gonna do we're going to start playing Small Land. Or is it Small Land that we're playing, Nos? I think he might. I'm gonna laugh so hard if he checked out on me. There we go. But we've got Small Land or another collab stream that we're going to be starting up here shortly on Thursdays. So we'll have that coming up. I don't think I did this on that. No, I didn't even finish the second one. I'm still on the second one of these. I'm so special. I'm not 100%. We haven't decided. Okay, cool. So there we go. We have not yet decided what we'll be doing. But we'll be starting that here soon as well. So got some other stuff going on. I am not going to be streaming this Friday, however. I have a D&D session that night, so I will not be here. Nope, I did run out. Dang it, I didn't think that the pieces would. Shitballs. Okay, let's see if we can make any more of those really quick. I will not be streaming this Friday. I actually have another prior engagement. I have D&D that night, so I will not be here. Let's go throw these down real quick. Okay. I don't know why I didn't grab the stoves while I was standing there. That was silly of me. I'm gonna throw these down, run over to my main plot, and then check to see if we have any more clay available to make the last tables, the last stations that we need. Oop. Okay. Again, some of this stuff I don't know why I can move as fast as I do. I just kind of autopilot it, and my brain goes brrr and just busts this stuff out. I don't know. Now, mind you, I can throw together this stuff pretty fast. But when it comes to that beautiful, artistic, amazing clutter decorating that looks so amazing in everyone's build, I can't do that for shit. I can't do that for shit. I do spend hours decorating. Leave me alone. That's not nice. Anyway, I have to contract out for those types of services. So, Oh, I am way out. I'm not even gonna be able to finish that third riser. Darn it. Well, this is ultimately what we're gonna be having here. So pick this up, swing this group this way. But I do. I contract out. I can do some of the clutter decorating. I'm just not I'm not super great at it. Not super great. Okay. And that stove in the middle there, I think should line up with this stove. Perfect. So, okay, so you kind of get the idea here. It'll be a theater style cooking plot where each person has their own place here, and then the prep stations, yes, I had to check that, are going to be off to this side over here. Um, each table and station will have a rug for it. There will be more color. I also have a whole bunch of the cor the gourmet the gourmet crap that I'm also gonna put down on the stations, kind of float that stuff around. Um, let's see. Like I have so many so many rugs, but they look so neat. Like, look, we'll go do this. We'll go do this really quick. So each one will have its own little rug for its spot. So you can pick, whatever color rug you like, or the rugs won't the garland that is going to I say garland, it's that wedding station, whatever that thing. Um, it's gonna be in front. I don't even know which ones I grabbed. Like so. Boop. That's not where I want that. Okay, some of this stuff may need to move to accommodate. Oh, like that. So it'll be all decorated like that. And then I'm gonna put lights. I'm gonna put the frickin' stoves. The stoves are already there. The gourmet crap that's all over the place. I'm gonna hang all that kind of stuff up and try to do as much clutter decorating as possible. If not, I may end up, working on doing a little bit of contracting out on that. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, if my person whom with I work on that is watching. um, okay, so unfortunately, because I did change the style of this, I'm going to have to go out and gather even more frickin' wood. I swear, like this should I should be able to clip that underneath. That should be another click point. I shouldn't have to frickin' try to eyeball stacking it to match. Silly things. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. It looks weird. And seeing that one's not even gonna go in the space right. Lay sigh. Is what it is. Anyway, but I am going to have to go out and gather even more wood. There we go. To accommodate this. Ooh, can I make a pattern on the back now? Oh. I'm gonna be sad if I get all the way across this and it doesn't work. Ah, yes! Alright. Did I? I mean, yeah. It's something. I can make it work. I can make it work. That'll work. But again, I seriously I hate the fact that I have to try to eyeball where the hell these things sit to close that space in. It's not cool. I'm suddenly reminded of like rodeo bleachers now. Huh. Nope, nope, we're not going to spend that time. So we need to go gather out more wood so that I can finish those items, but I want to go check and see if I can get that clay yet. If you haven't yet, I am doing a giveaway for a Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plush. Just type in exclamation gimme into the chat if you want to be entered in for that. Um, Shoot, honestly, if you don't want to be entered in for that, go ahead and enter your name. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to have enough to accomplish what I'm after. Ooh, maybe. Maybe not. Not even close. Because the frickin' wood again. Okay, so yeah, let's just go do that. We're gonna go hunt down some wood for a bit. We do have that plush giveaway at the very tail end of everything today. Tuesday we'll come back in with more Chaos Gobby, finish out, hopefully actually... Oh no, wait, that's right. I think I did unlock the water temple, and I did complete the water temple. It's not an actual temple like the other three are. That's right. I remember that now. So actually where I'm at in that regard is... Spoilers to anybody who's played it, but at this point I think that if you're watching one of these streams, that's a given. So for the second temple, I just got it to where Sifu and Hassian are like, okay, we'll meet you there. So maybe that's where we'll pick up. No, I think I tricked enough people, or accidentally tricked enough people with the water temple thing. I won't try to do that one again. Fill in some gaps with some other stuff instead. So it's kind of silly, but in Valheim, there's a very similar tree system where this style tree gives you the lowest tier of wood, and then the birch trees give you the next tier. God, that waterfall is so loud. And then the birch trees give you the second tier, and then there's a third tier that's dropped from like pine trees and shit. Evergreens of some fashion. So in this game, whenever I go out to get wood, I need just basic sapwood. Even though I know the birch trees drop it, I subconsciously avoid them because of the difference in Valheim. It's funny how silly things from one game can carry into the next one. Take a look at what is on coming up here. In my Discord channel, I do have a Discord channel, goodness. In my server, in my Discord server, I do have... Oh! My game crashed! Oh, damn it to hell. Did I not make that changeover? I don't remember if I made the changeover. Alright, well, as I was saying, in my Discord, there is a channel for like my upcoming streams, is specifically what I'm going to be doing, because Twitch doesn't really let you do rotating items, and I have a rotation on mine. This Thursday, I am going to be doing a collab with Nos the Beard. We'll figure that out in some fashion. And then... No! Alright, I'll hydrate. I guess I'll hydrate. Oh, shoot. Ooh, I just had an idea. Hold on. You know, Shub, you kind of messed me up on that one now, though, because I forgot what the hell I was doing a second ago. Oh, I was looking at... That's right, calendar. This Thursday, collab with Nos the Beard. Friday, I will not be streaming, actually. I've got D&D that night, so I will not be going live. Do, do, do. Thank you for the hydration check. Check that frickin' setting really fast while I'm thinking about it. Oh no, I am! What the hey? Oh, I don't know why I'm surprised. There's always some kind of something that breaks. It's just part of parcel of the experience of beta gaming. What stings is I just remembered that the stupid, so that's the glow that they're almost about to disappear. Okay, that's the difference. I just remembered that I'm not building any of those wood blocks and shit out of the logs, but the actual planks themselves. Dang it to biscuit. That's okay. That's okay. Go try to get this last one, and then we'll head back, throw these down, and then hopefully be able to do more. Sapwood planks kick over. Oh, shit. I'm gonna grab clay while we're out here. And maybe hunt for just a few moments to make me feel a little bit better about myself. I do love hunting in this. Okay. Well, the game was like, nah, you don't need to go hunting. They have seen you doing that enough. We're gonna keep you on task by not putting a single huntable animal in— Oh, oh, oh! Well, that was bad. Why do I keep failing? There we go. Okay. So I got a single huntable animal in my face. In my face. And I'm still not seeing— Damn it. Alright, well fine. I will just stay on task and head back and we'll drop that stuff off. So, if you are interested in joining in the giveaway for a Rainbow Tipped Butterfly Plushie, definitely throw gimme in the chat. That'll be going off here shortly-ish. I say shortly-ish just because I'm not entirely sure. Got a little under 15 minutes on that, so shortly after that, guy, we will call it for the evening, and then I will see you guys on Tuesday. Now, for the streams, if you ever do miss them, I do push them back out to YouTube. So they do exist out on the tube of you as well. And then when I'm not streaming or for any updates to upcoming things, definitely check out the Discord channel. I am going to be setting up kind of like a notice board out there though for more, hey, I'm doing a giveaway. This coming up stream is going to have a special something or other in it. So if you do join, I do encourage keeping your eyes open for I'm so used to going to that side of the plot. Keep your peepers open for that change and that option to come up if you're interested in those items. Um, but that's going to be the best way to stay up to date on that. I did not know Twitch didn't really have that kind of a system available. So that's a thing, I guess. Okay. Just burn through all that. Throw that in there. Okay. For about 2 seconds, I forgot what the hell I was coming back here to make. I know we've got quite a few of the wood floors left. I definitely need more of these as well. I understand why they don't allow you to have 30 crafters on every single plot. That would be absolutely insane for overproduction of things, but I do wish that it was a little bit more flexible in that regard. Let's see. Let's go. I literally need these in order to build the whole fucking thing, so. Okay. Let's see how far that gets me. Maybe save myself some time and just start where I'm supposed to be. Where the fuck did I stick this one? Don't. Yep. Yes. The brain is that frickin' exacting and that apparently good at getting it right on the first try. Okay. I'll throw these together. I think it would be cool if you could paint these other colors, though. It would honestly give them so much more character and versatility. And if they made snapping points that were better. I don't think that's a copyrightable thing. Having good snapping points. So 1, 2, 3. Ah, too many. Too many. One, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. Sorry, already determined that going 5 rows was too... I didn't like how far back it would put whoever was stuck in the very back. So, wrong direction. Not one direction, wrong direction. So that's why I was counting how many I had there. I know that you can have up to 25 players on a plot, but I've also seen how effective it can be to actually get 25 people to clear off of a server so that you can have 25 people for a party. So I figured I'd just max my parties out at like 20 people and call it good. I am glad that the way they implement it, or they have the cooking, that you can do that with this game. I don't honestly know how many people would have been able to survive the cooking at all if you didn't have the opportunity to do cooking parties. let's see how much. Let's go back to here. I'm gonna just bring that crafter with me this time. I didn't think it would be taking me this long to actually, or that much to get through them. Sorry about that. I should have brought it with me the first place. And to every single one of you that thought it in your heads, bitch, take it with you. You were right. You were right. Okay. We are going to take... But here's the thing, though. I'm totally going to take this with me now. I'm going to set it up here on this plot so that I can craft those items here. And then 100% absolutely forget that this is where I've got these. And in a couple of days, I'm going to sit and be like, wait, where did these go? Where did these go? I thought I had. Just watch. It's going to happen. I know it is. Okay. 10 of those. However many I... Oh, 4. Okay. These don't take... Oh, yeah, they just... I get like 2 a little over a minute. I don't know. I don't want to math out how long it actually takes to get them. That's not the point of the matter. Okay. Perfect. Worked out so good. We could. We could throw together a poll, do something that evening, and let them pick what we're gonna play. We would need to put together a list of like what options they've got. And it can either be, I can either do a poll in the Discord, I can try to do a poll online really quick, throw together something. I don't remember what all we've talked about is the problem on that one, if I'm being totally and completely honest. We've had so many conversations on them, it's all bled together and I don't remember. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run to Kilima really quick. And we're gonna go blow a whole bunch of gold on a material that I can so easily gather myself that it's ridiculous. But then I'm tired of standing around waiting to process. So we're gonna go visit Sifu's register real quick. I don't remember what we've talked about is the problem. Other than like small land, portal. The other reason why I'm trying not to say anything is because I don't want to be stupid and drop the name of a title that you secretly in the back of your mind were hoping would never see the light of day, and then every single person latches onto. And that's what you're stuck playing for an ungodly amount of time. So, that's really what I'm trying to avoid here. Open store. They need an option to buy multiples of something. Because this shit is ridiculous. Yes, I'm doing it. That's fine. Okay, hang on. While I do this really quick, I'm just gonna do this for you guys. Not that you really want to be listening to just my voice, but I can't imagine that sound was very enjoyable. You are very welcome, Sari. Being... Hold on, I gotta turn this shit down myself. Like... It definitely helps being neurospicy myself because I'm like, wait a second, that's gonna make me want to drill a hole through my eyeball. I know it's gonna make somebody else feel this way. Now, if you enjoy that sound, more power to you. Absolutely more power to you. But it is not a sound that I can deal with. So, yes, they need a frickin' multi-purchase, just like they have in the build menu where you have that plus and minus, or you can type in. They need to have the same kind of thing in the frickin' store menus. I'll, I can't tell if Finn's like glitching or just his run mechanic is messing up really weird. Um, I will say though that the like build whatever, um, okay, thank you, Nos. The build or whatever typing, seriously, I am not even gonna go back there. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. You missed it. You'll have to wait till next time. This. So if I try to like delete that, it doesn't quite work. So if I want 20 of something, I have to do 12 and then the 20. It's weird how you have to interact with this. But it's weird how you have to interact with anything. I don't know why I keep drawing attention to it. Alright, let's do 10 more of those. And then we'll do 10 more of those for now. Ah! Okay. Alright, so I got the NOS approved. We can talk about this list. So options are Portal 2, Small Land, Dragon Age Inquisition, It Takes Two, which would be amusing because I struggle with platformers, um, and then Tiny Tina's, which is a first-person shooter, I think, if I remember correctly, which would also be interesting because I can't shoot for shit. I don't need to put these in these fucking spots. I put them in the wrong goddamn spots. That's what I get for trying to be a smooth operator right there. Anyway, so those would be the options of some of what you guys would be able to choose for the game that Nos and I play on. Close. What the hell am I touching? What the hell did I open? There we go. For what we're playing on Thursday. So I will put together a poll in the Discord, but then I'll also put together something on here. Um, Look at you, Goofy Goober! You won! Alright. Here is... Where's that? There we go. There is a link to... Oh, geez. Look at that. I timed that really silly, didn't I? There's a link to the Discord. So if you want an opportunity to vote on what it is that we would like, or that you want us to see play, want to see us play. There we go. That's the wording. Definitely head out there. I will put together that poll later on today so that you guys can vote on those items. So Goofy, why don't you go ahead and you and we will meet down in the underground. I think we are going to go ahead and call it here for the evening, but here's what we're gonna do. We're going to raid a friend of mine. We're gonna go check out what they've got going on. Goofy, go ahead and shoot me a message in Palia, and then we will throw that. I will get you that a rainbow tiered butterfly Plushie push. Um, Thank you guys very much for joining me. I appreciate it. The video will be up on YouTube soon. Run out to that Discord. I genuinely encourage voting for It Takes Two, just because you get to witness me being an absolute nightmare on jumping around. It's quite funny. Um, So, yeah, you won. Um, I will get that poll put together out there. Definitely go out there, vote for which you're wanting us to play. Otherwise, you are totally fine. No worries. I'm gonna get this raid thing going here. Make sure I have all my stuff working appropriately. Thank you guys. You are all so wonderful. You are just the fantasticest. All right, let's do this.